I think that including Rex in What is Time was a brilliant choice for Forky Asks a Question. They kind of answer the question in this one, and I say that because sometimes with Forky Asks a Question, they don't really answer the question. The character or Forky or somebody else will go off on a tangent. Sometimes we actually get a genuine answer to the question. What is Time kind of gives us a bit of both. This is the fourth episode of Forky Asks a Question, written and directed, of course, by Bob Peterson, and we have Tony Hale as Forky and Wallace Shawn as Rex, and Forky asks Rex, what is time? And Rex begins to talk about the asteroids and how time is something that we remember and look back on. And Forky's, well, actually, I won't say what Forky does, but Forky is a little bit disrespectful, but it's very funny. Then there's a very heartfelt moment where they're lying down, and Forky talks about how time and thinking of the future is an interesting thing, but the time that we have now, the here and now, can also be a wonderful thing, spending time now with people that we love. And I actually thought it was very heartfelt and very sweet. So it does kind of answer the question of what is time, but it also goes off on different tangents and has it has different branches to the conversation. And I think it's a very sweet message and very emotional. And the ending of it I thought was a bit weird. I won't say quite what happens, but Rex's sudden change of mood and what he starts going on about I thought was a little bit peculiar with other toy dinosaurs, and then it just went a little bit odd, and I think it maybe ruined the moment a little bit, but not so much that it kind of dampened my experience of watching this. Obviously, to ask what is time and tackle the question in a couple of minutes is a big ask, but I think they did it cleverly and creatively. It was effective. Going as far back as the dinosaurs and the asteroids I thought was a very good idea, and then encompassing a little bit of forward thinking and living in the moment. It kind of includes everything, and it does it in a very sweet way, slightly funny way, a little bit peculiar way towards the end. What is Time is probably not my favourite. I think What is Reading is still so far my favourite, but generally What is Time is pretty great and is maybe high up there as one of my favourites.